The eroding shores of Lake Huron have put more than 1,700 homes, cottages, and other structures worth nearly $750 million at risk, according to the Maitland Valley Conservation Authority.
So $750 million of assets that we all care about and own, and that's what's at risk here. So it's a big number.
Some structures and a road have already had to be moved away from the crumbling bluffs, and more structures will have to be moved in the very near future due to erosion, says the Conservation Authority, some for the second time.
Unfortunately, we can look at those numbers and just do the simple math and say, well, in the next 25 years, the road will probably be gone, let alone the house. So before that, the house is going to have to be moved again. That's what you want to plan for.
Planned relocation of homes and cottages perched atop Lake Huron's bluffs is an unpopular topic, but creating a ready-to-go user guide for municipalities to deal with these potentially dangerous situations is one of the main focuses of the Maitland Conservation Authority's new Southern Lake Huron Coastal Adaptation Strategy, recently launched in Goderich.
Nobody wants to move, especially if you got a front row seat, but we know that the lake shore is going to erode in time, and it's just what do we do about it?
While hardening stretches of shoreline with armor stone and steel walls has temporarily helped some, it's created worse erosion elsewhere. So, as part of naturally strengthening the shoreline, the Conservation Authority is trying out a pilot project that would take the yearly dredgings of sediment and sand from the Goderich Harbor and Marina and move it south of Goderich to create an erosion buffer or artificial reef at the base of an eroding portion of shoreline near the 300-home coast development. That pilot project could start as soon as next year.
I think a lot of people are watching this in Southern Ontario, and hopefully it will lead to more projects like this in the future.
So will these new measures stop erosion along the Lake Huron shoreline? The simple answer is no. Really, the best case scenario is that erosion is slowed, or the pace of erosion is at least slowed along the Lake Huron shoreline. But in the end, nature is going to win.
Without addressing it, it will only either continue or accentuate. And by addressing it, we can slow it down. We cannot mitigate it to stop. We can slow it down.
I don't think we have enough money to build a wall to keep that lake from eroding that shoreline. So it's going to happen. How do we do that? How do we do that fairly and equitably? But the reality is that we're not going to stop the lake.
In Huron County, Scott Miller, CTV News.